That's weird. So, so yeah. So there's like this really... Okay, so first off, right? So, this was like... dude, I've had like terrifying dreams in the last couple days. I don't know what's going on. Lately, I just switched my entire schedule. And my life is just way different now than it was before. Because I switched to being more of an inside person that does artwork. So my life has gotten very different indoors, you know. So, yeah. I didn't really know what to make of it. Things don't seem... You ever change so much that you no longer feel like yourself? Because the change is so dramatic. And it's so unlike who you are or who you were in the past, that the new you is like a completely different person. But you changed because you felt like it was necessary. And it's not like I don't like the new me. I actually quite enjoy him. I'm just kind of scared that... Well, number one, I'm worried about the nightmares. I don't know what the nightmares are all about. I think the nightmares are pretty much telling me that I'm not doing enough or something. Or maybe they're my past self, making me try to feel guilty about who I'm becoming. Because, you know, I used to be like, run around, do everything, you know, fitness person. And I gave that up to be just more relaxed and allow myself to sleep more and do artwork that I like doing. And I think my old self is struggling with that. Like he's not able to give that person up, the old person. And he's making the new person's dreams absolutely terrifying. If that is the old person trying to do that. You know, if it's the mind saying you're not doing enough. But you know, I mean, when it comes down to it, I need to stop letting myself be bullied around. You know, the biggest issue that I have in life is that I constantly allow people to bully me. You know, whether it's me bullying myself or it's somebody else in my life that I feel like is bullying me. But they might not be bullying me, I just might be making it up, like, because I'm scared of them. And I'm not willing to do the things that I want to do, or I'm afraid to do the things that I want to do because I'm scared of that person, or I don't want to upset that person. And so I'll do things that I don't necessarily want to do just so I won't upset another person, or Or I'll be so afraid of seeing that person, or so afraid of that person, I'll just like rush around to try to avoid that person or not be seen by that person. I honestly just need to get the hell away from people. You know, I mean, to be completely honest with you. I can't be around people that much, you know. That's the one thing I told my trauma therapist, is that I like relationships that are 5 to 10 minutes long. I don't like real relationships, because eventually people will just like either leave me or think there's something wrong with me. You know, for instance, there's this woman, she always asks me to do drawings for her. I think I've done 4 drawings for her now, and like a painting. And so yesterday she reached out to me a couple days ago, and she wanted a painting. She wanted a drawing from me. So I was like, all right, I'll do the drawing for you. And I finished it, and she was like, oh, I love it, you know, I'm going to get it framed. And I'm like, well, if you want to pick it up, you know, here's my address, but if you don't want to pick it up, you know, like, we'll figure something else out. And she responded, you know, like, I'll let you know, sir. Like, she knows me quite well. She knows my family's history. She's kind of attached to the family. So she knows a lot about me. And I think she's scared of me. And she's scared to, like, come to my house. Even though she wants things from me, like drawings. So when she replied, like, she wasn't willing to come to my house to pick up the drawing, like, it really bothered me. Because it was like, you want me to do drawings for you, but you're scared of me as a person because of, like, my mental illnesses. I kind of want to tell her to go fuck herself, because it's like, that's the one thing that drives me nuts, is the fact that people, that they reject us and they don't accept us and they're scared of us and all this other stuff. And it's just like, you know, fair enough. But if you're afraid of us and if you want to reject us, don't ask us for stuff. You know, find somebody else to do it for you that you're not scared of. It's not, I don't know. Something just doesn't sit right with me with that. Or maybe I'm just reading into it. Maybe she just has things to do and she can't come to my house. But, like, at the same time, I don't know, man. I don't want to keep making excuses for other people. You know, sometimes I have to be real with myself and realize that people are just, and then I thought about, well, if she sees me like that, probably everybody sees me like that. Like, everybody that knows me is, like, probably scared of me, or they think there's something wrong with me. And I think that's why I don't really allow people in. I think that's why I like 5 to 10 minute friends. people that I just chat up a little bit, and then I leave them and I see them the next day and I chat them up a little bit, and then I leave them and I see them the next day and then I chat up them a little bit. That way you don't ever display too much of yourself or say too much. You just exchange pleasantries and then you go your separate ways. And I think for me, those are the safe relationships. Real relationships. Things always go south. Things don't work out. Well, I guess that's what it's like to be one of us, you know? People want us, but they don't really want us. I don't know if that's really true. Most people don't want us at all. I just happen to have this gift where I'm a good drawer. People use me for that. It's just the way it goes. But if you don't have anything to offer anybody, and you have what we have, I think people generally just want to stay the hell away from you. Because they're probably better off without you. So you spend most of your life sitting in a room, looking at things like Mickey Mouse Epcots, and you're not sure if it's Epcot or if it's Mickey Mouse. Dead geckos on the ground, and whistles from when you used to have a job, but you got fired from those jobs because of your anger issues. You're yelling at people. You're throwing things and throwing things at people. I don't know if it ever gets better. I think that's why I stay inside a lot. Keep my 5-minute relationships. I don't really dabble in anything else, because everything else just makes you feel like crap. And I think the rejection is what leads to make us feel like crap, you know, it's like we think people will accept us this time around, but it turns out that they just reject us again. Or people think there's something wrong with us and they never message us again, or they message us less. And eventually we're on our own again, and we're sitting by ourselves again with no friends, nothing going on, nothing happening in our lives. That's why I'm so good at so many solitary activities like guitar and painting and drawing and shooting basketballs and dribbling basketballs and dancing. Because all these things are things that I perfected while being in isolation by myself. Because I've spent most of my life in isolation, because most people reject me. Or I get so angry and destroy people, they just walk away and leave me. People are either scared of me, which leads to the rejection, or I'm just seen as strange, or I just didn't appear confident enough and they don't want to be around a confident person. Whatever it is. I don't really know what it is. I'm just going to keep staring at things in my room and hope for a better outcome. But what is a better outcome? Keep staring at things and get good at things by yourself. And then, if you get really good at things by yourself, people will ask you for things. And then you'll do things for people. And they'll be scared and too scared to come to your house to pick those things up. And then you'll feel like shit. Because then you realize that people are scared of you. And they don't want to even come to your house to pick things up. Because they think you might do something to them. Something bad. Something violent. And then you feel like crap. Because you think people see you as a certain way. I don't get that shit. But I guess our past history has created that. Too much history. That's why 5-minute friends are the way to go.